Do you remember him? Oscar was on the fire department over at Bishop, I believe it was. It's been several years ago. I known him well. I mean, he come to Bishop, used to come to get food for churches and do stuff. And he was just a nice guy. He got killed on the fire department out on the road. You know what I mean? I mean, it's dangerous, more dangerous.
People just don't pay attention.
No.
And you know, and you got a lot of times you'll have secondary accidents out here. People slowing down, seeing what's going on. You know why they got that guy stopped, or man, that looks like a bad wreck or whatever. And you got people, and the next thing you know, somebody's not paying attention, looking over there and bam in the back of the vehicle.
And it's hard not to look.
It is. It's hard. Yeah.
I mean, when you come through and see it, you're thinking, "What is that?" And you ask
somebody I know
what is
or
that?
something. Yeah.
What's going on over there?
Yeah.
And you know, it's just. I had a good friend of mine, Barney Stiltner. There's from over at Grundy. He was with the police department for years. But he used to always tell me, too, talk about wearing your seatbelt. He said, John, I've never pulled a dead one out with a seatbelt on. Yeah. He's talking about people wearing your seatbelt all the time. He used to tell me. But he also told me that once I stopped at a red light, I could go on if it was clear. He said, once you've stopped. And I said, Barney, I don't think I can get by with that. Well, it just says to stop. And I said, I don't think I can get by with that. I said, if I tell them you said it, they're still going to give me a ticket.
Yeah. But no, like I said, I've had a good career. Good. I really have. I work with some great people. I do. And I work with some great, sheriffs and great chiefs. I mean, they were really good to me.
But your attitude, I mean, having a positive attitude and being able to, I don't know, look at life in a different way. Yeah. I mean, when we talk about things, let's talk about this. When we talk about, and I don't think we're ever, neither one of us are old. We're mature, okay? But what are some goals? When we talk about goals in your life and goals, what are some things really now you set as the goals in your life?
Well, one for me is to be a better person today than I was yesterday.
Okay.
That's one. And like I said earlier, learn to let go of things.
All right.
Don't carry it and keep it inward.
Okay.
Let it go. Some things you can change, and you just got to realize you're not going to be able to change things. Some things are going the way they are, and they're going to stay the way they are, and you just can't change them.
Yeah.
Some like immovable objects, you just can't move them. Yeah. And you just got to learn to let things go and not dwell on things.
So when you talk about goals, one of your goals is to be able to let more things go than what you used to.
Yeah.
So let things go.
And my wife would be the first to tell you. She said he's a worrywart. He worries about everything. And I just, I don't know if it's just a thing about being a dad or being a father or being the man of the house, but you worry about stuff. You just naturally do. I do.
Yeah. I think what I've found is I try to keep one foot in today and take care and enjoy today, okay? But I try to look toward the future with my other foot, okay? Yeah. Because, I've lived my life like that. I've tried to, that way, the future, I know when I get there, I know what to expect. I try to keep building a future all the time. And it doesn't matter how old you are. Yeah. I think goals are important.
Yeah, goals are important. I mean, I lost my mom year before last. She was 91.
Man.
And she had a long life. And, and that was her. She always had a positive attitude. She always had a positive attitude. And she says, you just worry about too much stuff. You worry about too much stuff. You worry about stuff you don't need to be worrying about.
Well, she had wisdom.
She did. I miss her every day. Me and my mom was really close. Yeah. I took care of her, and I really miss her. But, she had a good long life. 91's not nothing to,
man, Lord, man.
It's something that's accomplishment.
You better believe it is.